totally not have pants on right now and you wouldn't even know. Dear Madeline, past 2 weeks not much too interesting has happened. I sound a little congested, but I haven't had a cold. Hopefully I'm not getting one. I went to visit Anna and I realized I haven't left here pretty much since I got dropped off. I got to see her, we started recording music for my short Melancholia, and I started editing it together yesterday and it's coming along so nicely. I put your name in the opening credits. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Now, I know that you know that my mental health is kind of like struggling, but the past couple weeks have been harder. I don't know what you deal with. We haven't really talked about it too much, but I can tell you, like, if you are feeling something, it's better to start getting help for it now. And it might seem scary, it might seem hard, but like, if you're dealing with something, like, start talking about it, because it makes it so much easier. You know that sleeping more or less can be a side effect of depression, and my depression is causing me to sleep a lot. When my mental health acts up like this, it's very hard to know what to do, because you have assignments, you have classes, you have all these things that you need to get done, but you have no energy or motivation for it. It's a daily struggle to like get up, do homework, go to class. You know, it's like I almost didn't want to make this video today because like I was just so tired. I can get up and go to my boyfriend's house and I'll feel exhausted just because, and I'm not even doing anything. I'm sitting over there watching TV and I just feel exhausted. And when I first got to school, I didn't know what to do because I wasn't diagnosed, I wasn't on medication, like I didn't know how to address this problem, and I had this problem throughout high school too. It was constantly hearing, you need to work harder, you need to focus more, you need to be better organized, you need to do this, you need to do that. And in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I simply don't have the energy to get things done. I don't have the drive, I don't have the motivation, and it's really hard to get those things up when you are depressed. And I don't want to blame everything on my depression, because some of it is me just being lazy, but a lot of it is, you know, I don't sleep well, I take up a lot of energy just trying to do day-to-day things. I just can't get it done. On Mondays I have a 9 a.m. class that's from 9 to 11, and then I have a class from 1 to 2, and then I have class from 4:30 to 6:30. I get lunch with my friends in between my first 2 classes, and then after my second class I go home and like do some homework or watch TV or something. Normally if I'm feeling tired I'll like set an alarm. Well, I didn't set an alarm because I wasn't planning on sleeping. I was planning on like doing homework. I really needed to get things done. I really needed to do homework. I needed to, you know, write my script. I needed to do my stats homework. I needed to study for the test. I need to do all this kind of stuff. And I get home and I pass out. And it's really hard. It's just hard. I wake up at 5 from a text message from a friend in the class saying, hey, is everything okay? Like, where are you? And I felt so drained and so bad for not having what I needed to have done that the guilt has eaten me up this week. It has, like, and I shouldn't let it do that, but the guilt from skipping that class on Monday so I could sleep and not having my assignments done has really eaten me up. I missed class, I didn't have my assignments done, so I sent my professor an email. I said, hey, like, I'm really sorry that I missed class today. It's not because I didn't want to pitch, it's because I simply just slept through it. And I told him, I know that this is not a good excuse, but as I told you before, I have mental health problems. I told him my mental health has been on a downswing lately, and this causes me to sleep a lot. Hopefully there will be an upswing, or I'll get my medication figured out and everything will be okay. If you'll please accept my assignments, I would greatly appreciate that. If not, I understand it's my fault, and then, you know, send it to him. From the times that I've done this, sent the professor an email and been like just completely honest with what's going on, most of the time they're like, I understand, and they'll give you an extension, even if it's just by a couple hours. Sometimes that can help a lot. Knowing that you were given that extension or that second chance, it gives you the energy to like just get through it. Madeline, if you have mental health problems, I want you to talk to me. But if you can't talk to me and this is something that you're struggling with like really hard in school and it's affecting that, I urge you to say something to your teachers. Even if it's not giving them the whole truth, like, hey, this is what's going on. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Most teachers will excuse you if you're sick with like the stomach flu or a cold or a fever, and mental health is the same thing. I guess I don't really have something to like conclude what I was talking about, but things are hard. Things can be hard, they can be difficult. You might feel like no one is there to help you. But all you have to do is ask. As soon as you take that step, it gets easier. Anyways, Madeline, I'll see you next weekend, and until then, take care. Audrey. I do have pants on though, I promise. So, Madeline, I should be coming home next weekend, and hopefully I'll be able to see you, and we can probably go to trivia if you're not busy. Hopefully you're not busy. I'm gonna send you a text message and ask what kind of story you want this week. If you want something lighthearted or if you want something like... cause like... I'm so tired!